Hello and welcome back to Bros the Box Gaming. My name is Cole and I'm ready.
And my name is Chandler, and I lay awake until my heart attacks put me to sleep.
Let's get going, guys, in another episode. Chandler,
Should we get the spatulas here? There's a few more.
Bro, it's up to you. We just need to get spatchies.
I know where another one is.
What spatulas are we getting today, boy? Boss.
The lifeguard tower spatulas.
You good?
It
Yes.
shines.
So you've almost gotten to the end of the game. You've almost gotten to the end of the game, right?
Yes.
And you said that you need 5 more spatulas to get to the final boss?
Yes. I need,
Is there not enough
needs-
spatulas to get in the game to get there? Do you have
needs-
to buy them from Mr. Krabs?
I haven't gotten them all in every level. But I guess I need to buy some. There's some I just don't have. No, we don't have the, never mind, we don't have the torpedo.
Oh, you need torpedo. So we can't do these then?
No, we can. That was something else.
There's Larry the Lobster!
Okay.
This is just getting... Oh, you can see the chum bucket in the background. You need patches for that, don't you?
No, that's a different one.
Well, which one are we getting?
The lifeguard towers.
Where's that at?
Over here. I believe. If I'm correct, I don't know. That's not the correct one. I don't
understand what's going on.
I can't remember which lifeguard tower.
Well, let's
I'm
just skip
supposed to
this
go
then. Let's just go somewhere else.
to. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to go here.
You
Oh.
just met the Sponginator.
The Sponginator. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing here?
We're supposed to align all the sun reflectors.
Why is there sun reflectors on a lighthouse, on a light guard tower? Lifeguard, not light.
So they can blind swimmers, so then the lifeguards have a reason to go in the water and get their paycheck.
That'd be messed up, bro. That's literally the opposite of a lifeguard. That's like you're trying to kill people at that point.
Hey.
But
we all-
fish,
hey,
wait a
the
minute.
Secret society, man.
What just happened?
I just killed those birds.
Those are clams.
Or clams, I don't know.
But
We all know that firefighters start fires.
we love our firefighters and policemen. Chandler does not think that you start fires. You're going to get us in trouble. I'm joking. When a fire starts in this house, they're not gonna come. You know why? Because they're gonna say that you think they started it. Actually, well, yeah, I know a couple of firefighters, volunteer firefighters, but. You gotta fight fire with fire. In this case, water. Why does it fight fire with fire, but you don't fight water with water? I feel like water's more effective against water than fire is with fire. Does that make sense?
What?
Now just randomly talking about this, you know what this reminded me of? Club Penguin. So let me tell you kids a story about back in the day when I played Club Penguin. And I played it with Jake a lot. But there's this card game that was actually really fun. And it was kind of like a rock, paper, scissors game, but it was fire, water,
No.
and grass? I think it was grass. And like, you were basically at a dojo. Gosh, I miss Club Penguin. I played it when I was younger. I wouldn't be getting on there now, you know, but I miss the days when I was like 12 or 13 on Club Penguin. Yeah, I was about 12 or 13. That's when I started playing it.
I don't know where to go now.
Did
We have
you
enough
get
to
it?
get into rock bottom, so I guess we should go to rock bottom.
Well, if there's more to get here, we might as well get more here.
There's
But anyway, in that dojo you would level up. There's one more. Are we missing? Oh, we're only missing one here.
I think I know where that one is.
We've already got that many in this level.
The Goo Lagoon's pretty short.
But anyway,
We should have been able to enter the juice bar. Or maybe, I don't know.
they should have done something with Muscle Bob.
Well, I mean, they kind of did.
What do you mean?
The final boss is like, he transforms into Muscle Bob, but you don't really fight him.
Oh yeah.
You were supposed to, but they cut it.
I forgot. Well, maybe they didn't cut it this one.
No, I don't think they put that back. Well, they may have. I don't know. I don't think they did.
Anyway, so you level up at this dojo, and like you start out as like a white belt. And then you just go up. You like have to beat a certain number of penguins, and then you level up, and you eventually get to the black belt where you get to beat the dojo master at the game. If you try to, you can fight the master before, but if you do, he automatically knows what you're gonna pick before you get to a black belt because you're not high enough level.
I can't swim.
Thanks, Spongebob. But it's pretty cool. I don't know if I think me and Jake played it a few times when we were younger and like we would battle each other. He was always kind of up on me on that, but I finally got my black belt. Club Penguin had a story mode, you know that? It was about this polar bear, I think named Walter, who like hated Club Penguin and you were like a spy. Hey, there's a clam. Can we get to that
I'm
clam?
going to. Oh, wait. I played Penguin.
I
played it like a few times. All I did was make pizzas.
Aw, I missed making pizzas. That reminds me of another thing that when I was back in middle school, we used to play. I didn't play it very much, but it's called Millsberry. This is before your time.
There was something.
It was like, basically, it was based on some kind of cereal. I can't remember. I don't think it was Kellogg's brand. What?
Maybe I do.
I gotta look this up. Do what?
Oh, I can't swim.
I don't know. When I was in middle school, we only had like one game site. They let us play games on, and it had a bunch of games, and one of them was a pizza maker, and all it did was remind me of Club Penguin.
Club Penguin was freaking awesome.
But they also had like ice cream makers. It was really weird.
Have I told the story on here about Super Nacho 10?
I never even heard you say that.
I've told you this story. I remember telling you, I think. I gotta tell that story
I
sometime.
thought you were gonna mention the Lego game where you delivered pizzas.
General Mills created Millsberry. That makes sense. In 2004. And it was like you create your own character and you can go and play mini games. Like there was this baseball game that was really fun where you just try and hit the baseball and you get money or coins. And if you get enough coins, you can go buy like pets and you get a house. And it was like one of those point and clicks of like, go check out your house, put an aquarium in there, play the mini games, get more coins. So fun. And they shut it down.
Did you make pizzas in it?
I don't know.
Wait, was that Millsberry?
No, that was Club Penguin.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
No,
that was
then you do make pizzas in it.
Why is it so loud now? What?
Well, then you do make pizzas in it, because that was Club Penguin.
Yeah, Club Penguin, you make Millsberry is different than Club Penguin.
Well, what do you...
Millsberry
Okay.
was something else besides Club Penguin.
I remember the Lego Island game you had.
Bruh. Lego. Let Lego. Let's go.
I remember delivering pizzas all the time. Because I thought it was so fun, but it's probably one of
Did you know
those.
they made a second one? You only play as Pepper in that one, the kid, I think.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know how to... I forgot how you... Maybe you need Patrick. Well, you need Patrick to get to the sock.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, we can go to another level if you want to.
I'll try this one more time. But we probably should get started on rock bottom.
Yeah! Rock bottom!
There's
Rock
nothing
bottom
like the smell
on.
of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Bubbles. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
So-
I'll just go to rock bottom.
Let me tell you the story of Super Nacho 10, since we're already on Club Penguin's topic. I came over to Jake's house one day, and we would hang out. Well, I got over there, and this is when he had like 2 or 3 laptops, some really old ones, and like I would always borrow one and use it. He would use, oh my gosh, and that was super loud.
It's on
But-
4.
What?
It's on 5. It was on 5.
Yeah, I know, but it was too loud.
How was that loud? How did that... Never mind.
Anyway, Super Nacho 10. I don't want to cut out that part about the 4 and 5. So I would go to Jake's house. He would have a laptop. And I went over one day and he was on this weird website with like these little cartoon penguins. I was like, "What are you on?" He's like, "I'm on Club Penguin, bro." I was like, "What's Club Penguin?" So he explained it to me. It's this website where like kids get on there, and there was like 100 servers you could get on. And they were all the same, but it was like one could be full because it only allowed a certain number of people on the server. And there was one we always went to, and I cannot remember. It was, oh, if I could remember what it's called, Cold Front, something like that. We always went to that one because there was never anyone on it.
You mean Cold Mountain?
No, it was just it was like the name. All the servers were named different, Cold Penguin stuff. There was always one that was always full, but the one we always went to was never full.
Pingu.
And so we would go to that one. I was like, "Oh, this looks awesome!" So I made me a penguin. I remember my password. My password was the name of like a TV show character from a cartoon I had a crush on at the time. And so
I think I'll just go to rock bottom.
that's fine. And we got on there, and there was this girl on there. I guess it was a girl. I mean, you can't really tell, genders on there. I guess you can. I mean, but I mean, you could change your penguin to like 10, 15 different colors, and she was a pink one, I think. I tried to keep mine green because that was like my favorite color. Well, she was like Jake's friend on there, and her name was Super Nacho 10. And so we all 3 would hang out, and you could play mini games. I mean, if you know Club Penguin, you know Club Penguin. You could play sled games. You could get coins, kind of like I was talking about Millsbury, and just hang out, and you could go to the dance club and just like press a certain button to make your penguin dance, and you could throw snowballs at each other, interact a little bit with the environment, and just kind of talk to each other. They had a little chat box. You could never reveal your personal identity, or like where you live or anything, or do any explicit stuff. If you did explicit stuff, you get banned for a certain number of days.
Oh.
And
I don't think I've heard this story.
I'm just kind of explaining Club Penguin. Well, Super Nacho 10. When I get on there, you had a friends list. You could have up to like I want to say like 20 friends. It might have been more. Maybe 100. I don't think it was 100 though, because I had a lot of friends. But I don't think I had 100, because I had it full at one point. And you could check and see if they were on. If they were on, you'd be like, "Hey, let's hang out." And I'll always check and see if Super Nachos 10 was on. Sometimes she was on. So we and her would hang out. We started hanging out without Jake. Started like, and you could give little emojis, like little like laugh signs or heart emoji.
Is this the story about that pink penguin?
I think so.
Who
And so
falls
we would hang out.
You just
And Jake.
originator.
Me and her and all Jake would all hang out too if we could. But I quit getting on there for a long time. And then in 8th grade, when I had my first girlfriend, I got back on there, and she was on there, and it was like first time in months, if not longer, I hadn't been on there. Cause I actually got on there in like 6th or 7th. I think it was 7th grade when I started 6th grade. I know I said 8th grade earlier, but I'm pretty sure I was wrong. And she's like, "Hey," I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I don't remember how we got in topic, but for some reason she's like thought we were dating. And I was like, "What?" I was like, I'm sorry." And I was like, can we go back to my Iggy? Which is, the Iggy is the igloo they give you, like your little home you could customize. Oh, and they had these little furry things called puffles. And we went back to my igloo. I was like, I don't know how to tell you this, but I was like, I have a real girlfriend now. She's like, "What?" And she seemed really upset. And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't really think we were actually dating." I was like, "I mean, you can't even tell each other your real names on here or anything." She's like, "I can't see your text boxes. I can't see your chat. I don't know what's going on." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why is all this happening at once?" So I'm like trying to explain to her that we're not dating. And I'm also trying to explain to her that, like, she's trying to tell me that she can't see what I'm actually typing out in my chat box because it won't show up on screen. I'm like,
Oh my god.
"What is happening right now?" And she, like, had to reset. And I broke up with a penguin that day that I didn't know I was dating. I mean, we'd send each other little heart emojis, but I mean, back in the day, I would try to send heart emojis to any girl penguin I could find. You know, I was kind of trying to be a bit of a penguin player at that point, you know what I'm saying? Jake has a couple stories as well.
Was that the pink penguin that followed you around that day I watched you?
There was a pink penguin that I don't think that was her, though.
Like, she would not stop. I don't even know if it was a girl, but, like, she would not stop following you around, and you threw snowballs at her.
That might have been, I don't know.
You said it's like, I don't know who
It was a really cool website, but I mean, that kind of stuff was really weird. That also reminds me of another story. A couple stories, actually. Well, not really stories, just stuff we do in elementary school. There was this thing, I think it was called christianchat.com. And in elementary school, I would get on there and just talk to people, like our whole class would. And the teacher was like, "You can't get on that website." We're like, "Why? It's Christian chat, it's fine." Like, we would get on there and talk to people. I think there's this guy named like Kevin or James or something, or Tyler, I don't remember. I was like, "What's up, dude?" And he'd always be on there and we'd always talk to him.
I don't know.
And I remember he was like, "Yeah, if your teachers say you shouldn't get on here, you probably shouldn't get on here." But I was like, "Oh man, I really like talking to you guys." And we would just chat with these people, and we were like 8. It was pretty messed up now that I think about it.
I'm kind of glad that he was, like, smart. He actually told you.
I mean, he wasn't a bad person or anything. And I think you, like, had to say you were 13, and we obviously weren't. I remember that in elementary school, and then we also would get on the gamesloth.com, and it eventually got blocked. And we, like, would have to try and find ways around to get GameSloth, and so
GameSloth?
Yeah, it was like it was the gaming website we always went to. I don't know why we didn't just try to go to other websites, but anyway, those are my stories for the day. Hope you enjoyed those.
I just remember Town of Salem.
Town of Salem's awesome.
Now you have to pay to play it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
But that's the last time I checked. You had to pay to play it. I could not get on there because I asked for like money.
You probably... I played it recently. You don't have to ask for...
Well, dang it, I need to get back on there because I missed that game.
I actually had a game on my phone called like Mafia, and it's what it's based on. Based on.
Or isn't like a...
I don't think you're...
Wasn't it made by the same people who made...
I don't know. Maybe. These cubes remind me of like this dream sequences, I think, in Spongebob, the movie game. Go, Chandler, go! Jump!
That's because they're based on them.
Here we do! Sick moves, my bro.
Have we done Sandy's Tree Dome?
I don't think so. Well, we gotta end this episode here. Wait, where are we? I haven't even looked at this area.
We're in the new area that we unlocked after Sandy's boss fight.
Well, hey, let's go into Sandy's Tree Dome in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let us know in the comments some of your favorite online stories of when you were younger or maybe recently. Anything weird stuff that you did online. Maybe you got on Club Penguin. Maybe you remember Millsbury. Hit us up and tell us some of your funniest favorite stories. Until then, my name is Cole.
My name is Chandler.
And we are out of here. Bye-bye.